Alright, Isra. You've got us all here. Now what do you want?
Hold it right there.
What are you doing?
Making sure you're not vampires. Can't be too careful. So, welcome to Fort Dawnguard. I'm sure you've heard a bit of what we're up against. Powerful vampires, unlike anything we've seen before. And they have an Elder Scroll. If anyone is going to stand in their way, it's going to be us.
This is all well and good, but do we actually know anything about what they're doing? What do we do now?
We'll get to that. For now, get acquainted with the space. Soreen, you'll find room to start your tinkering on that crossbow design you've been working on. Gunmar, there's an area large enough for you to pen up some trolls. Get them armored up and ready for use. In the meantime, we're going to get to the bottom of why a vampire showed up here looking for you. Let's go have a little chat with it, shall we?
Så sal fahin forthar.
How is the work coming along?
This vampire showed up while you were away.
I've managed to get
I'm
this far
guessing
without
it's the
blowing
one you
myself
found in
up.
Dim Hollow Crypt. Says it's got something really important to say to you.
So dangerous.
So let's hear it.
Not on
Probably weren't expecting to see me again.
the strangest
I'd rather not be here either, but I needed to talk to you.
That's why
It's
I always
important,
try to be
so
ready
please
for
just
anything.
listen, before your friend here loses his patience. Well, it's about me, and the Elder Scroll that was buried with me. The reason I was down there, and why I had the Elder Scroll. It all comes back to my father. I'm guessing you figured this part out already, but my father's not exactly a good person, even by vampire standards. He wasn't always like that, though. There was a turn. He stumbled onto this obscure prophecy and just kind of lost himself in it. It's pointless and vague, like all prophecies. The part he latched onto said that vampires would no longer need to fear the sun. That's what he's after. He wants to control the sun. Have vampires control the world. Anyway, my mother and I didn't feel like inviting a war with all of Tamriel, so we tried to stop him. That's why I was sealed away with the scroll. I'm sorry. I had heard there were vampire hunters here. I thought they might want to know about a vampire plot to enslave the rest of the world. Was I wrong? Well, let's move then. I'm nothing if not persuasive.
All right, you've heard what it has to say. Now tell me, is there any reason I shouldn't kill this blood-sucking fiend right now? Why? Because of that story about the prophecy? About some vampire trying to put the sun out? Do you actually believe any of that? Who knows? Maybe it has a death wish. Maybe it's just insane. I don't really care. It can stay for now. But if it so much as lays a finger on anyone here, I'll hold you responsible. Got it? You hear me? Don't feel like a guest, because you're not. You're a resource. You're an asset. In the meantime, don't make me regret my sudden outburst of tolerance and generosity. Because if you do, your friend here is going to pay for it.
Thank you for your kindness. I'll remember it the next time I'm feeling hungry. So, in case you didn't notice the giant thing on my back, I have the Elder Scroll with me. Whatever it says, it will have something that can help us stop my father. But of course, neither of us can read it. Well, the Moth Priests are the only ones I've heard of who can do it. They spend years preparing before they start reading, though. Not that it helps us anyway, because they're all half a continent away, in Cyrodiil.
Some Imperial scholar arrived in Skyrim a few days ago. I was staking out the road when I saw him pass by. Maybe that's your Moth Priest.
Do you know where he's staying now?
No, and I'm not going to waste men looking. We're fighting a war against your kind, and I intend to win it. You want to find him? Try talking to anyone who'd meet a traveler. Innkeepers and carriage drivers in the big cities, maybe. But you're on your own.
Any idea how you're going to find a Moth Priest? Skyrim's a pretty big place. Well, back before you know, the College of Winterhold was the first place I'd think to go for any kind of magic or historical thing. The wizards know about all kinds of things that people probably shouldn't know about. I'd come with you, but I don't know if I can trust your friend. Let me know if you want me along. If you want to come along, it has to just be me and you.
Fint ni filok. Hin last los di.
Were you looking for me? Of course. Let's go. What now? I mean, as much as anyone. Not a lot. You'd figure a couple 100 years locked away with one would have given me some insight, but no. Turns out you don't learn much from just sleeping with something. Not at this rate, no. That's a long story. I guess we kind of have to go way back, to the very beginning. Do you know where vampirism came from? Exactly. The first vampire came from Molag Bal. She was not a willing subject, but she was still the first. Molag Bal is a powerful Daedric lord, and his will is made reality. For those willing to subjugate themselves, he will still bestow the gift, but they must be powerful in their own right before earning his trust. The ceremony was degrading. Let's not revisit that. But we all took part in it. Not really wholesome family activity, but I guess it's something you do when you give yourselves to a Daedric lord. Well, you've met most of us. My father's not exactly the most stable, and eventually he drove my mother crazy with him. And it all ended with me being locked underground for who knows how long. It's definitely been a bad thing, on the whole. I will be. Just give me a little time. Do you need something? Alright, let's see what you have.
Hold there. Before I let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitor's tax.
Who's there?
For the privilege of entering the city. What does it matter? All right, keep your voice down. You want everyone to hear you? I'll let you in. Just let me unlock the gate. Bite of a flea!
Just a taste.
That's the best you can do?
Do your worst.
What do you think you're doing?
It's nothing. Damn you!
That'll teach you.
Where are you? Ah, found you.
Help me!
Damn you! Nobody here. I am staying out of this. Another fight.
Don't get any bright ideas. By order of the Jarl, stop right there. Smart man. Welcome to Riften, home of the Thieves' Guild. Or so they'd have you believe. It's all lies. They're just thugs. Very good, creeping around the rack.
Die, Lord God.
I don't know, Drop. They'd skin us alive if they knew we were doing this.
Who's there?
Is someone there? Stay out of trouble, or there's gonna be trouble.
What was that? Huh?
Who's there?
There's the place, Agent.
I'm gonna eat well tonight, my darling.
Who's there? Spare me, please.
Go away! What? No, that's not me. I'm not Esbern. I don't know what you're talking about. Delphine? How do you... So you finally found her, and she led you to me. And here I am, caught like a rat in a trap. Ah, indeed. Indeed. I do remember. Delphine really is alive, then? You'd better come in, then, and tell me how you found me, and what you want. This'll just take a moment. This one always...
These people seem nervous.
There we go.
Which makes me nervous.
Only a couple more. There we are. Come in, come in. Make yourself at home. That's better. Now we can talk. So, Delphine keeps up the fight after all these years. I thought she'd have realized it's hopeless by now. I tried to tell her years ago. Haven't you figured it out yet? What more needs to happen before you all wake up and see what's going on? Alduin has returned just like the prophecy said. The dragon from the dawn of time who devours the souls of the dead. No one can escape his hunger, here or in the afterlife. Alduin will devour all things, and the world will end. Nothing can stop him. I tried to tell them. They wouldn't listen. Fools. It's all come true. All I could do was watch our doom approach. Oh yes, it's all been foretold. The end has begun. Alduin has returned. Only a dragonborn can stop him. But no dragonborn has been known for centuries. It seems that the gods have grown tired of us. They've left us to our fate as the plaything of Alduin the World Eater. What? You are? Can it really be true? Dragonborn? Then there is hope. The gods have not abandoned us. We must go quickly now. Take me to Delphine. We have much to discuss. But give me just a moment. I must gather a few things. I'll need... No useless trash. Where'd I put my anode? See that? What? One moment. I know time is of the essence, but... These secrets for the Thalmor. One more I must bring. Well, I guess that's good. Let's be off.
There's the Blades agent. Kill him.
This ends now! Hey, be careful! Watch it! I'm on your side! I know it was the blade that sent you to... The total memory is lost! Oh! Damn you!
That's the end of that.
This place makes me a little uneasy.
I'm listening.
I'm really getting tired of your excuses. When you
And
borrow
now
the
you
money...
pay for meddling in the Thalmor's affairs.
I know I done, but how was I to know the shipment would get robbed?
Next time, keep your plans quieter, and nothing would have happened to it.
What? Are you telling me you robbed it? Why? Why are you doing this to me? Faendal thinks he blew Camilla Valerius away from me. She's already mine. I keep telling you.
Oh, what happened?
You'll have to speak up. I'm a little deaf in my right ear. Delphine. Why, it's good to see you. It's been a long time.
It's good to see you too, Esbern. It's been too long, old friend. Too long. Well, then. You made it safe and sound. Good. Come on, I have a place we can talk. Orgnar, hold down the bar for a minute, will you?
Yeah, sure.
This way. Now then, I assume you know about...
Oh, yes, Dragonbow. Indeed, yes. Oh, this changes everything, of course. There's no time to lose. We must locate. Let me show you. I know I had it here somewhere.
Esbern, what?
Give me just a moment. Here it is. Come, let me show you. You see, right here, Skyhaven Temple, constructed around one of the main Akaviri military camps in the Reach during their conquest of Skyrim.
Do you know what he's talking about?
Shh! This is where they built Alduin's Wall, to set down in stone all their accumulated dragon lore. A hedge against the forgetfulness of centuries. A wise and foresighted policy, in the event. Despite the far-reaching fame of Alduin's Wall at the time, one of the wonders of the ancient world, its location was lost.
Esbern, what are you getting at?
You mean, you don't mean to say you haven't heard of Alduin's Wall? Either of you?
Let's pretend we haven't. What's Alduin's Wall, and what does it have to do with stopping the dragons?
Alduin's Wall was where the ancient blades recorded all they knew of Alduin and his return. Part history, part prophecy. Its location has been lost for centuries, but I have found it again. Not lost, you see, just forgotten. The Blade's archives held so many secrets. I was only able to save a few scraps.
So you think that Alduin's Wall will tell us how to defeat Alduin?
Well, yes, but there's no guarantee, of course.
Skyhaven Temple it is, then. I knew you'd have something for us, Esbern. I know the area of the Reach that Esbern's talking about, near what's now known as Karthspire, in the Karth River Canyon. We can meet you there, or all travel together. Your call. Your call. Might be safer to travel separately. Attract less attention that way. Don't worry, I'll get Esbern there in one piece. We'll wait for you near Karthspire. Good luck.
Yes?
Orgnar, this is it. The inn is yours.
Let's get going.
I'm probably never coming back here.
Well now, that's something to think about.
Take care of yourself, Orgnar. Goodbye.
Yeah, sure.
Where'd you come from?
Never should have come. Just die! Oh!
Done and done.
That's close enough. Back up.
I'm in a bit of trouble here. First hurt makes me angry.
Please don't kill me.
This one's mine.
Damn you! Are you sure this is my friend?
Who's there?
This looks promising.
Do you need something?
Wonderful. Remarkably well preserved, too. Here's the Blood Seal, another of the lost Akaviri arts, no doubt triggered by, well, blood. Your blood, Dragonborn. Look
Esmond's
here.
probably right.
You see how the ancient blades
Why
revered
did they
Reman
blood on a
Cyrodiil?
large seal on the floor? to life. You did it. Here's the entrance. After you, Dragonborn, you should have the honor of being the first to set foot in Skyrim Temple.
There's no telling what we might find inside.
Yes? Baldwin's Wall, so well preserved. I've never seen a finer example of early Second Era Kaviri sculptural relief.
Esbern, we need information, not a lecture on art history.
Yes, yes. Let's see what we have. Look, here is Alduin. This panel goes back to the beginning of time, when Alduin and the dragon cult ruled over Skyrim. Here, the humans rebel against their dragon overlords, the legendary Dragon War. Alduin's defeat is the centerpiece of the wall. You see, here is falling from the sky. The Nord Tongs, masters of the voice, are arrayed against him.
So does it show how they defeated him? Isn't that why we're here?
Ah, patience, my dear. The Akaviri were not a straightforward people. Everything is couched in allegory and mythic symbolism. Yes, yes. This here, coming from the mouths of the Nord heroes, this is the Akaviri symbol for shout. But there's no way to know what shout is meant.
You mean they used a shout to defeat Alduin? You're sure?
Oh, yes. Presumably something rather specific to dragons. Or even Alduin himself. Remember, this is where they recorded all they knew of Alduin.
So we're looking for a shout, then. Damn it. You ever heard of such a thing? A shout that can knock a dragon out of the sky? You're probably right. I was hoping to avoid having to involve them in this, but it seems we have no choice. If they had their way, you do nothing but sit up on their mountain with them and talk to the sky or whatever it is they do. The Greybeards are so afraid of power that they won't use it. Think about it. Have they tried to stop the Civil War or done anything about Alduin? No. And they're afraid of you, of your power. Trust me, there is no need to be afraid. Think of Tiber Septim. Do you think he'd have founded the Empire if he'd listened to the Greybeards? Only if you don't know how to use it. All the great heroes have had to learn to use their power. Those that shrank from their destiny. Well, you've never heard of them, have you? And there are the villains, those that misused their power. There's always a choice, and there's always a risk. But if you live in fear of what might go wrong, you'll end up doing nothing. Like the Greybeards up on their mountain.
Right. Good thing they've already let you into their little cult.
Not likely they'd help Esbern or me if we came calling. We'll look around Skyhaven Temple and see what else the old blades might have left for us. It's a better hideout than I could have hoped for. Talos guard you.
Look here, in the third panel. The prophecy which brought the Akaviri to Tamriel in the first place, in search of the Dragonborn. Here are the Akaviri, the blades. You see their distinctive longswords. Now they kneel, their ancient mission fulfilled, as the last Dragonborn contends with Aldrin at the end of time. Are you paying attention, Delphine? You might learn something of our own history. I know the prophecy by heart. Once all blades knew it. When misrule takes its place at the 8 corners of the world. When the brass tower rocks and time is reshaped, when the thrice blessed fail and the red tower trembles, when the Dragonborn ruler loses his throne and the white tower falls, when the snow tower lies sundered, kingless, bleeding, the World Eater wakes, and the wheel turns upon the last Dragonborn.
Well, I'm gonna look around some more. See what the old blades left for us.
Yes, that's an excellent idea. Who knows what other lost treasures we might discover.
Sky, guard you.
Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to? The Blades, of course. They specialize in meddling in matters they barely understand. Their reckless arrogance knows no bounds. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes? What I want is irrelevant. This shout was used once before, was it not? And here we are again. Have you considered that Alduin was not meant to be defeated? Those who overthrew him in ancient times only postponed the day of reckoning. They did not stop it. If the world is meant to end, so be it. Let it end and be reborn. No, not now. Not until you return to the path of wisdom.
Lostovakin, Strundul, Rockventinvak, Mardonats.
Dragonborn, wait. Forgive me, I was intemperate. I allowed my emotions to cloud my judgment. Master Einarth reminded me of my duty. The decision whether or not to help you is not mine to make. No, I cannot teach it to you, because I do not know it. It is called Dragon Rend, but its words of power are unknown to us. We do not regret this loss. Dragonrend holds no place within the way of the voice. But not Dragonrend. The knowledge of that shout was lost in the time before history began. Perhaps only its creators ever knew it, but I am not the one to speak of it to you. It was created by those who had lived under the unimaginable cruelty of Alduin's dragon cult. Their whole lives were consumed with hatred for dragons, and they poured all their anger and hatred into this shout. When you learn a shout, you take it into your very being. In a sense, you become the shout. In order to learn and use this shout, you will be taking this evil into yourself. Only Paarthurnax, the master of our order, can answer that question, if he so chooses. He is our leader. He surpasses us all in his mastery of the way of the voice. He lives in seclusion on the very peak of the mountain. He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders. Being allowed to see him is a great privilege. Only those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to Paarthurnax. The path to Paarthurnax lies through this gate. I will show you how to open the way.
Look. Va. Corn.
I will grant you my understanding of clear skies. This is your final gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well.
It's so bright out here.
Clear skies will blow away the mist, but only for a time. The path to Paarthurnax is perilous, not to be embarked upon lightly. Keep moving, stay focused on your goal, and you will reach the summit.
Look! Baka! Look! Baka! Look! Baka!
Dremyolok, greetings, Wundunik. I am Parthenax. Who are you? What brings you to my Strunmach, my mountain? I am as my father Akatosh made me, as are you, Dovahkiin. Tell me, why do you come here, Volan? Why do you intrude on my meditation? Drem, patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove. By long tradition, the Elder speaks first. Hear my Thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin. The word calls you. Go to it. A gift, Dovahkiin. You'll understand fire as the Dove do. Now, show me what you can do. Greet me not as mortal, but as Dova. Oh, Kadi! Dovahkiin? Ah, yes. Sosedo Vlostmul. The dragon blood runs strong in you. It is long since I had the pleasure of speech with one of my own kind. So, you have made your way here to me. No easy task for a Jor, mortal. Even for one of Dovasos, dragon blood. What would you ask of me? Ah, I have expected you, Proda. You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No, you seek your weapon against Alduin. Alduin Comate Tid. What else would you seek? Alduin and Dovahkiin return together. But I do not know the Thum you seek. Croesus, it cannot be known to me. Your kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragons. Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot even comprehend its concepts. Drem, all in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this Thum? Yes, Alduin, Zemach, the elder brother, gifted, grasping, and troublesome, as is so often the case with firstborn. But why? Why must you stop Alduin? Pruzha, as good a reason as any. There are many who feel as you do, although not all. Some would say that all things must end, so that the next can come to pass. Perhaps this world is simply the egg of the next Kalpa, Lin Vokin. Would you stop the next world from being born? Paz, a fair answer. Rofus, maybe you only balance the forces that work to quicken the end of this world. Even we who ride the currents of time cannot see past time's end. Wulsetid los trahodis. Those who try to hasten the end may delay it. Those who work to delay the end may bring it closer. But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough. Croesus, now I will answer your question. Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the Monavin, what you name Throat of the World? True, but few now remember that this was the very spot where Alduin was defeated by the ancient tongues. Varucht Unslad. Perhaps none but me now remember how he was defeated. Yes and no. Viknus Nikaron. Alduin was not truly defeated either. If he was, you would not be here today seeking to defeat him. The Nords of those days used the Dragonrend shout to cripple Alduin, but this was not enough. Ok Mulag Unslad. It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it to cast him adrift on the currents of time. Not intentionally. Some hoped he would be gone forever, forever lost. Meye. I knew better. Tidbo Amativ. Time flows ever onward. One day he would surface. Which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. I knew where he would emerge, but not when. Tid Krent. Time was shattered here because of what the ancient Nords did to Alduin. If you brought that Kell, that Elder Scroll, back here to the Tid Ahran, the Time Wound, with the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you may be able to cast yourself back to the other end of the break. You could learn Dragonrend from those who created it. Croesus, no. I know little of what has passed below in the long years I have lived here. You are likely better informed than I. Trust your instincts, Dovahkiin. Your blood will show you the way. Drem Yolok, greetings. Lothu.
What now?
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. A letter. Not sure who from. He wouldn't say, just that he was a friend of yours. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
If you're looking for a room, you want the 4 shields.
Fancy yourself an alchemist, huh? Ah, so that was a moth priest then. He rode through town not long ago with an escort of soldiers. They didn't stop, just headed south across the Dragon Bridge. Until next time.
Guard the horse!
Someone there?
Mercy!
Huh?
Guard the horse! Guard the horse!
I cannot touch you!
I will resist you.
How much longer will you keep this up, Moth Priest? Your mind was strong, but you're exhausted.
No! I will teach you.
But my master is dead, and his enemies will pay.
I knew I
knew I heard that. Wait, stop! I yield! That wasn't me. You were fighting. I could see through my eyes, but I could not control my actions. Thank you for breaking that foul vampire's hold over me. Thank the divines for you. I'm quite all right, thanks to you. Dexian Evicus is my name. I'm a moth priest of the White Gold Tower. These vampires claimed they had some purpose in store for me, but they wouldn't say what. Probably hoping to ransom me, the fools. You do? All right then, enough mysteries. You have an Elder Scroll. Remarkable. If my knowledge of history serves me, I recall that the Dawn Guard was an ancient order of vampire hunters. I will be happy to assist you with your Elder Scroll. Just tell me where I need to go. Very well. I'll hurry on my way there before more of those vampires turn up.
Damn it. I was hoping he'd gone to Solitude. What? Oh, sorry. I was just thinking out loud. Forget I said anything. Let's catch up with the priest before we lose track of him. Oh, what is it? Well, to be honest, yes. I was planning to visit it. Not just a quick glance, mind you. I mean, taking my time exploring the city, see the points of interest and all that. Not really. I was going to say I've been wanting to for a while, but I'd have to take those few extra centuries I was locked away into account. I didn't get to leave the castle at all during most of my life, and the few times I could, it was just for brief, tightly controlled visits. So, my only way of experiencing the outside world was through the distant view of Solitude over the mountains. I could only wonder what it was like. You know what? You have a point. I wouldn't mind taking a little detour. But you don't have to come if you don't feel like it. I don't want to go knowing I'm dragging you into something you don't want to do. Very well then, I'll follow your lead.
Let's get going.
Everything all right?
Word is Ellenwen's furious. Big party at the Thalmor embassy. And one of the guests went someplace they shouldn't. Caused quite a commotion.
Do you need something? Ugh, I don't know why, but I had a feeling you'd bring me here without a plan. Well, I guess we could start with the windmill. Heard it's one of the city's main attractions. But you better come up with a plan afterwards.
You know you can afford a
I'm not
simple
interested,
two.
Jari. It doesn't matter how many times you ask.
Apples, tomatoes,
Right, a few
leeks,
bottles of
cabbages,
spiced wine should
fresh
get
and
the spot.
ripe.
Of course. And I'm sure it's mostly for ceremonial purposes.
Plenty of ways to worship the divine.
The finest fish here. Caught daily.
Get your fresh fruit and produce here.
Keep the cold at bay with our spiced wine.
Fresh fish. Fresh fish.
Apples, tomatoes, leeks, and cabbages. Fresh and ripe.
Nothing like a goose chase around the whole damned province.
Caught daily.
Get your fresh fruit and produce here.
Fresh fish. Straight from the fjord.
Fruit. Fresh off the boat. Freshest in Skyrim.
Spiced wine, the taste of home and heart.
Fresh off the boat. The freshest in Skyrim.
Fresh fish. Fresh fish.
Wow, the views up here are incredible. I didn't expect the bridge to be so high. You can almost see the whole province from here. If not for that building on the other side, we might be able to see the castle from here as well. You're right. And if we scoot a bit further to the bridge, we may even be able to see Morthal. All right, we're off to a good start. What's our next point of interest? Can't say I'm a bard enthusiast, but I don't want to be so closed-minded now that you've given me this chance. Lead the way.
Sure, Sorex. Just like you did the last one.
The last one was a warm-up.
Spiced wine. The taste of home and heart.
Fresh fish. Fresh fish.
The time has come. I have done all that can be done. There is nothing left. No quests to be undertaken, no villains to be slain, no challenges to face. Except for you. You are my last challenge. Only you can send me to Sovngarde with honor. Make your preparations. When you're ready, come find me at my last vigil.
Oh, what is it? The Tale of the Great Moth Priest Hunt. Not something I'd want to read. No. I'm not really that curious about the building. Looks like every other house in this city. Honestly, the only thing that piques my interest is the balcony over there. Oh, don't get me wrong. I know bards are held in high regard in Skyrim for a good reason. I never meant to disrespect their craft. It's just that, I guess you could call it exhaustion? How could I explain? When you're the daughter of a powerful ruler, many nobles see you as an opportunity to be part of that power. And next thing you know, they send their sons to impress you. All of which, by the way, believe that poetry will earn your heart. 1 bard, it's cute. 5 bards, it's okay. 10 bards, it gets repetitive. 20 bards, it gets annoying. You can see why I'd lose interest in their craft, and I think that's the earliest memory I can think of. Imagine how awkward the experience was. Look, let's just forget about that. Where are we going next? Yeah, that actually sounds nice. I'd like to buy some jewelry. Maybe they have some in a clothing store? Don't worry, I can pay for it myself. I brought a good sum of money from the castle.
The road to Whiterun's not safe these days. Lots of travelers just disappear south of Dragonbridge. Can't find a trace.
Why, hello. Here to buy? If you have to ask the price, you might be in the wrong store. It's not an insult, just an observation. If I were walking around with a wound, I would want you to tell me to see a doctor. Your outfit is something of an open wound, where attire is concerned. Thank you for your patronage. We provide clothing for all of Solitude's most influential residents. Does she now? Let me talk to her then. Can I help you, young lady?
Yes, thank you. Do you sell jewelry here?
Why, of course. We specialize in clothing, but we have a decent selection of circlets and rings imported directly from Alinor. Please have a browse. Take your time and don't hesitate to ask for my opinion. She's going to need it.
How much would that circlet cost?
An excellent choice. Few can appreciate the glamorous combination of ebony and ruby. By which she means that it's been sitting on our display desk for 3 years. As I was saying, I am willing to part from it for merely 400 gold.
Of course. Here you go.
What is this supposed to be?
400 gold?
Look, dear, if you plan on buying quality adornments, at least have the decency of bringing septims with you.
Septims? Please, excuse me. What in Oblivion is a septum? Ugh, never mind. I know what's going on here. What's with monarchs wanting to put their faces on every form of currency? Now the coins I brought are useless. Now, I've had enough stuff handed to me on a silver platter. For once in my life, I want to earn something. So the first order of business is to earn 400 of these septims. Any ideas? No, I just told you. I want to earn this. You don't have to make sacrifices. I do appreciate it, but I'd rather try other ideas first. Bounty hunting, huh? I suppose it's the fastest way to earn our pay. Maybe not the easiest, but I'm in. Let's go.
If it's arms or armor you need, see Bayran Castle Dower. Bloody good blacksmith that one.
You help me. You help people, right? That's what you do. Unless we have specific business. Not interested.
They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King.
I'm not gonna lie, this palace is making me a little jealous. I wish my castle was this colorful. Just because I'm more comfortable in the dark doesn't mean I don't like seeing some light in my life. Honestly, I think spending so much time in the dark ends up affecting your psyche. I know that's not exactly an option for vampires, but I guess it's part of the reason. The sun bothers me, of course, but I believe it will do me some good to experience life as normal people do. And honestly, it's worth the trouble. Even the idea of having a job feels kind of exciting. With that being said, let's talk to the Jarl. Do you need something?
I swear to you, unnatural magics are coming from that cave. There are strange noises and lights. We need someone to investigate.
From the castle,
Then we will
you used to
immediately
just be
send
able
out
to
a
see
legion
solitude
to
over
scour
the
the cave
mountains.
and secure the town.
That's exactly what I'd
Hafingar's
imagined.
people will always be safe under my
Your
rule.
Eminence, my scrying has suggested nothing in the area. Dragon Bridge is under Imperial control. This is likely superstitious nonsense.
Perhaps a more tempered reaction might be called for?
Oh, yes, of course, you were right. Falk, tell Captain Aldous I said to assign a few extra soldiers to Dragonbridge.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. But about the cave?
I will have someone take care of the cave as well, Varnius. You can rest easy. You're dismissed.
The Imperials are good for business, and business is good for Skyrim.
If you have business, please see Falk Firebeard. You'll have to talk to my steward for that. Wait. There is something you could do for me. A personal matter I'd rather we kept between us. I can pay you both handsomely. A few nights ago, a thief broke into my quarters. He only took one item of a very sentimental value to me and left a letter in its place. In said letter, he specified that if I didn't agree to his demands, which are outrageous to say the least, he'd reveal what he found to the public. What the thief took isn't a mere jewel or trophy. It's a scroll my late husband, High King Torrig, wrote not long before he was murdered. Its contents carry very sensitive information that could stain his legacy. I can't let it fall in the hands of the wrong people. The thief gave me a week to agree to his demands, and if he learns that I involved the guard or my staff in this, he'll fulfill his threat. You two seem like capable fighters. I need you to pose as my envoys and meet him at Kilcreath Temple west of here, then make him pay. There's a chance he won't be alone, and I have a feeling he could be a member of the palace staff. There's no way he'd found the scroll otherwise. What he's done is unforgivable. I won't reward him for disrespecting my husband's legacy. Please retrieve the scroll for me. I can't thank you enough, citizen, but I suppose that a substantial reward should suffice. And please, be careful.
I am the Jarl's steward. You mean the Dragon Bridge issue? I'll be honest with you. I was planning to let that go. Varnius is a bit jumpy at the best of times. There have been reports of weird happenings near Wolfskull Cave. Travelers disappearing, odd lights. I suspect wild animals, or perhaps bandits. I don't think it's worth our time with the war going on. But if you want to clear out the cave, I'll make sure you're repaid for your work. Feel free to return to me with questions. The Blue Palace is an open forum.
I'm on my way to Solitude to join the Legion. A united empire is better for everyone.
I didn't know the Jarl was a widow. Do you know what happened to her husband? So that's what sparked the Civil War, is it? Thanks. I just wanted to be up to date. Come on, let's find that thief.
I was born and raised in Skyrim, but the Nords treated...
Look at my temple lying in ruins. So much for the constancy of mortals, their crafts and their hearts.
I was always taught to avoid these types of
If they
ruins.
love me not,
I see why now.
how can my love reach them? Restore to me my beacon, that I might guide you toward your destiny.
Did Jarl Elisif send you? I won't ask again. Were you sent here by Jarl Elisif? I suppose that answers my question. Yes, it was me, Genius. Having a post in the Jarl's palace has its benefits, you see. She didn't do a good job at hiding it anyway. If she was smart, she would have destroyed it long ago. Imagine if a Stormcloak found this. The scroll is actually a letter to Ulfric Stormcloak himself. He wanted to hold a meeting to discuss the future of Skyrim. Seemed fond of the guy. But that's not my problem. Soon, me and my boys will leave this war-torn craphole behind and live the good life in High Rock. You can read the scroll yourself for all I care. Assuming you brought the ransom I demanded to the Jarl, of course. Fine, here you go. Now give me my money. That's right. Come to Papa.
Should we attack them?
Nah. Let's just leave. This fight ain't worth dying for.
What happened?
I guess you're the smart one, huh?
Obviously. But me? Oh! I want to see the world and live adventures. Look where that got me. Should have listened to my parents and studied medicine.
What do they know? You're a free spirit. You just didn't find the right adventure. Well, today is the beginning of the rest of your life. Let's find that adventure together.
Thanks. Love you, man.
Love you too, buddy.
It is time for my splendor to return to Skyrim. But the token of my truth lies buried in the ruins of my once great temple, now tainted by a profane darkness skittering within. The necromancer Malkaran defiles my shrine with vile corruptions, trapping lost souls left in the wake of this war to do his bidding. Worse still, he uses the power stored within my own token to fuel his foul deeds. I have brought you here, mortal, to be my champion. You will enter my temple, retrieve my artifact, and destroy the Defiler. Of course you will. I have commanded it. Go now. The artifact must be reclaimed, and Malkaran destroyed. Malkaran has forced the door shut. But this is my temple, and it responds to my decree. I will send down a ray of light. Guide this light through my temple, and its doors will open.
Well, I'd say that's mission accomplished. Do you mind if I'm the one who delivers it to her? We got into this job at my behest, so... Thanks. Let's go back to Solitude. That'll teach you. Where'd you come from? Yes? That'll teach you. Who's there? Are you seeing this? It's fantastic. Where'd you come from? That'll teach you. knew I heard something.
It is done. The Defiler is defeated. Take Dawnbreaker from its pedestal. Malkoran is vanquished. Skyrim's dead shall remain at rest. This is as it should be. This is because of you. A new day is dawning, and you shall be its herald. Take the mighty Dawnbreaker, and with it purge corruption from the dark corners of the world. Wield it in my name, that my influence may grow. It matters not. The plant cares nothing for the rays that bring it the warmth of the sun. As you carry Dawnbreaker, so will my light touch the world.
one and done.
Wolf Queen, hear our call and awaken. We summon Potema. We summon Potema. Long have you slept the dreamless sleep of death, Potema. No longer. Hear us, Wolf Queen. We summon you. We summon Potema. Return me to this realm! As our voices summon you, the blood of the innocent binds you, Wolf Queen. Summon bound by blood.
What? What are you doing, you fools? You cannot bind me to your wills.
Summon words bound by blood.
You ants don't have the power to bind me!
Something is wrong. There is an intruder. Time to end this little game.
Do you need something?
Hey, you mix potions, right? Can you brew me an ale?
You've returned. Good. What did you find at Wolf Skull Cave? Potema herself? Please tell me you stopped them. You've done a larger service to the realm than you could possibly know. A resurrected Potema. I shudder at the thought.
Be quick. I have little patience
There's
for mundane
something
concerns.
personal I was hoping you would do for me. Falk told me what you did for us at Wolfskull Cave. He says you're someone we can trust. As you may know, Talos worship is outlawed in the Empire. When we buried my husband, I made offerings to all the gods, except Talos. I would like you to take an item of his, a war horn handed down from his father, and place it at a shrine of Talos. Thank you. It would mean a lot to me.
I have so very many ways to deal with
Did you
people.
take care of what I
Very
asked?
Few of them pleasant.
You did? That's wonderful news. Please, meet me in my chambers. This way.
You're trying my patience.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
So do you truly have it? Please, let me see it.
Of course, Jarl. It's yours.
Oh, thank you. It's a miracle you two showed up when you did. And what about the thief?
Your suspicions were correct. He was one of your guards.
Oblivion take him!
There's something else. Before we killed him, he told us about the content of the letter. That your husband wanted to support Ulfric. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have brought it up.
No, You deserve to know the truth. It's better if you understand how complex the matter was. My Torrig was always loyal to the Empire. He died for it. But the point Ulfric was trying to make gave him pause. He hated the ban on Talos worship as much as any Nord, but he also understood why it was necessary to stop the Great War. The Empire had no choice. The Thalmor could have destroyed us all. Can you understand the difficult position Torrig was in? What he wrote in this scroll was a request to hold a meeting. He was very careful not to get his hopes up, but not to offend him either. He just wanted to hear him out and come to an agreement before things escalated out of control.
He admired him?
Yes. He respected him for standing up for the freedom of religion in spite of the treaty. He saw him as a war hero. The letter was ready, but Ulfric arrived to request an audience before he could send it to him. That's when we saw that monster for what he truly was. Ulfric never cared about Skyrim. It was all about the throne. Can you imagine how my Torrig must have felt as his hero? I'm sorry.
It's all right. You don't need to talk about that moment.
Thank you. That is why the contents of this scroll must be kept a secret. Torrig is a martyr who died for the integrity of the Empire. If the people who believed in him learn about this, they may end up joining Ulfric's cause.
Even if he killed him?
Some Nords care more about ideals than the man who's supposed to embody them. If their High King doubted the Empire, they will too. Ulfric would be rewarded for murdering him, and I cannot allow that. Torrig stood up and died for the Empire. That's a fact. And as long as I breathe, I won't let anyone ruin his memory.
Then you should destroy that scroll. It's the only way to make sure this never happens again.
Yes, you're completely right. I was thinking about it myself, but my love for him prevented me from letting go of his last letter. I will hesitate no longer.
Well said. And I'm sorry for your loss, my Jarl.
Loss is a pain I was bound to experience when I fell in love. I just didn't expect it to happen so soon. But I don't regret it either. His love was just as genuine as mine. Nothing made me more happy than knowing that there was someone who loved me more than anything in the world.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Oh, I'm sure you will someday. I pray that you find the same happiness. And may it be a lasting one, too. Now, I owe you two a reward for your service, don't I? 500 gold each should suffice.
Oh, it doesn't have to be that much. 400 would be enough.
Then consider the extra 100 a token of my appreciation for what you did for me today. I mean it. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you both for helping me.
You're welcome, my Jarl. Come on, let's meet Teir back in the Radiant Raiment.
Hey, wanna play tag?
The finest fish here. Caught daily.
With our spiced wine.
Spare some gold for a vet.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions. Oh, let me just drop everything to help you. I don't mind, really.
The tale of the great moth priest hunt.
Finally.
Not something I'd want to read. Yes?
Oh, what delight. Another charming customer. Oh, what delight. Another charming...
Best offense is a good defense, am I right?
Hail, Summoner. Conjure me up a warm bed, would you?
Got lots of things to take care of.
That's your best, huh? Get off. By the order of the Jarl. Stop right there. Smart man.
I wish only to graduate and enroll with the Legion. My drums lead our troops to victory. You for Potema herself? You've done a larger service to the realm than you could possibly know. A resurrected Potema. I shudder at the thought.
There's something personal I was hoping. Falk told me what, as you may, I would like you to take an item of his. Thank you. It would mean a lot to me. Did you take care of what? You did? That's wonderful news. Please, meet me in my chambers. This way. So do you truly have it? Please, let me see it.
Of course, Jarl. It's yours.
Oh, thank you. It's a miracle you two showed up when you did. And what about the thief?
Your suspicions were correct. He was one of your guards.
Oblivion take him!
There's something else. Before we killed him, he told us about the content of the letter. That your husband wanted to support Ulfric. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have brought it up.
No, You deserve to know the truth. It's better if you understand how complex the matter was. My Torrig was always loyal to the Empire. He died for it. But the point Ulfric was trying to make gave him pause. He hated the ban on Talos worship as much as any Nord, but he also understood why it was necessary to stop the Great War. The Empire had no choice. The Thalmor could have destroyed us all. Can you understand the difficult position Torrig was in? What he wrote in this scroll was a request to hold a meeting. He was very careful not to get his hopes up, but not to offend him either. He just wanted to hear him out and come to an agreement before things escalated out of control.
He admired him?
Yes. He respected him for standing up for the freedom of religion in spite of the treaty. He saw him as a war hero. The letter was ready, but Ulfric arrived to request an audience before he could send it to him. That's when we saw that monster for what he truly was. Ulfric never cared about Skyrim. It was all about the throne. Can you imagine how my Torrig must have felt as his hero? I'm sorry.
It's all right. You don't need to talk about that moment.
Thank you. That is why the contents of this scroll must be kept a secret. Torrig is a martyr who died for the integrity of the Empire. If the people who believed in him learn about this, they may end up joining Ulfric's cause.
Even if he killed him?
Some Nords care more about ideals than the man who's supposed to embody them. If their High King doubted the Empire, they will too. Ulfric would be rewarded for murdering him, and I cannot allow that. Torrig stood up and died for the Empire. That's a fact. And as long as I breathe, I won't let anyone ruin his memory.
Then you should destroy that scroll. It's the only way to make sure this never happens again.
Yes, you're completely right. I was thinking about it myself, but my love for him prevented me from letting go of his last letter. I will hesitate no longer.
Well said. And I'm sorry for your loss, my Jarl.
Loss is a pain I was bound to experience when I fell in love. I just didn't expect it to happen so soon. But I don't regret it either. His love was just as genuine as mine. Nothing made me more happy than knowing that there was someone who loved me more than anything in the world.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Oh, I'm sure you will someday. I pray that you find the same happiness. And may it be a lasting one, too. Now, I owe you two a reward for your service, don't I? 500 gold each should suffice.
Oh, it doesn't have to be that much. 400 would be enough.
Then consider the extra 100 a token of my appreciation for what you did for me today. I mean it. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you both for helping me.
You're welcome, my Jarl. Come on, let's meet Tyr back in the Radiant Raiment.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Be careful. I've got a little work if you're interested, traveler.
Yes?
While you have ascended from the dung of mortality.
I'm the commander of the guard here in Whiterun.
Come to Dragon's... Take a look. You know... You've got the aptitude. Dude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.